Over the past 2 years, I've sold over $5.2 million on Shopify and Amazon with pretty much just one kind of product. And this is a business I pretty much built from scratch with only a few $100s. I started this business April 2020, smack dab in the middle of the pandemic. And look, through my entrepreneurial journey, I've had different kind of businesses like selling candy in middle school. I used to flip iPhones in high school. And then when I got to college, that's when I started testing out different drop shipping stores. I think I had about 12 of them and they all pretty much failed. When I started drop shipping, I didn't buy any courses. I had no mentors. I was basically failing and figuring out everything on my own as I went along. So after trying 12 different stores, about a year and a half later, I circled back to one original store, which was the first store that I opened called Fishing King Supply. Now let's hop in front of the computer and I'm gonna show you that OG store that I initially used to start testing different products while drop shipping. So this is it. Super simple store. You can see we got just different products, just a random video of myself pitching the products. And it was very simple. It was a few products like fishing line, like hooks, this little tool, fishing reels, things like that. And this is the exact store with the exact same layout that I used to find my winning product that I still sell today. So as you can see right here, this is when I actually launched the business and I was going through it and I was figuring things out. My first month was $1,000. And then you could see something click, something started pretty well. And I sold $6,000 in a month, which was like, holy shit, this is amazing. And then it eventually died off and I closed down this store. Now what I did was I opened it up a couple years later. So now you can see a couple years later, I opened up the store and we started doing a little bit better. And then I started finally catching traction and I found my winning product. You can see we did $32,000 in 1 month just drop shipping, and then it fell off once again. And now if you look on a little bit broader time horizon, you can see the business got a little bit more consistent. We had $30,000 months again and again, and we had a total of $441,000 in sales, but this was just the start. Now let's reveal the product and talk about how we scaled this thing to $5 million. Drum roll, please. Boom. Introducing Beyond Braid. This is my company and I sell fishing line. Ain't that fucking crazy? A simple little product just like fishing line can sell millions and millions of dollars. And my company specifically, Beyond Braid, was interesting, right? Because there's a lot of companies that sell fishing line, but I found a niche in the market where I can make super cool ads, do really good labels and marketing, because all the fishing line companies out there are just old, traditional, and boring. So I put a fresh new spin on the business and really did something remarkable. Now it did all start here with these blue and moss camo colors, but eventually we expanded our product line and we added about 7 different colors, different products, and that is how we scaled the business. My focus was to be anything but traditional in the fishing line space. So we came out with a fishing line like this Patriot edition, a red, white, and blue line. No one's ever done that. We came out with this Firestorm edition. It's a orange and red and yellowish color line. And you can see we have cool packaging, cool colors. We've got orange, we've got white, we've got pink, we've got blue, and literally I'm the fishing line king. So that is what we did. I found a factory in China who had really high quality materials, really high quality fishing line, and we created this super cool brand. And if you look at other brands compared to ours, we for sure have the best logo and the best label and the best marketing by far. That is how you're gonna separate yourself. You're gonna take an ordinary product that has bad marketing or bad branding and you're gonna turn it into a superhero like I did with Beyond Braid. So once I drop shipped this product for a couple years, I decided to go all in. Now what's crazy about my story is after I had about $440,000 in sales, I actually decided to sell my business and I sold the dropshipping business for $55,000. And I sold it to an older gentleman. He really didn't know how to run an e-commerce store. Long story short, I negotiated 51% of the business back. So I got controlling stake and I said, hey, we'll split the profits and I'll run the business. So I got to keep $50,000 and I got half my business back. At that point, we kept drop shipping. My partner's a pretty successful guy. And he's like, hey, Ryan, how do we scale this business? And I'm like, well, we really have to buy inventory, keep it in the United States, and eventually build a brand that people recognize and can come back for more. And that's what we did. We decided to go all in and build a brand. And now I'll show you the numbers. So like I said, we launched the new brand right in the middle of the pandemic, right here in April. And you can see immediately we started seeing crazy days. We went from $1,000, $2,000, all the way up to $3,000 to $5,000 days in a matter of a week. So we knew we hit a home run and then we ran out of inventory pretty freaking quickly. And something also to know, what we did was eventually we went from this general store to a specific branded store. So we created a website just for the product called beyondbraid.com, and this is still the website that I operate today. This is the exact website I drive traffic to that's doing close to $10,000 a day in revenue. So now let's check out this Shopify backend. You can see today we've done about $5,000 in sales on Shopify, and on Amazon, which is what I'll get into a little bit sooner here, we've done about $3,000. So we've done almost $8,000 in sales today on this brand alone. So now you can see, ever since we launched this store back in April 2020, we fully transitioned to the Beyond Braid website. We did over $2.5 million in sales just on Shopify alone. And you can see we had our first $100,000 month and consistently was doing about $100,000 a month. It's a seasonal product, so once it gets cold, sales tend to die off, but then it gets hot again during summer and the product does super well. And you can see we did lots and lots of six-figure months. Until this day, we're pretty much doing six figures every single month. And last month, we had our best month ever, $192,000 on Shopify. And we also did $100,000 on Amazon. We did $300,000 in total revenue, $100,000 in profit, which is absolutely freaking crazy. And really quickly, I'll show you our Amazon sales as well, so you know I'm not BSing you. Amazon was a huge sales channel for us. Look, we've done $1 million on Amazon so far, and it's growing ever since. And that's how I think we're actually going to grow the business, by adding more products and scaling even further using Amazon and Shopify, of course. We also have other sales channels like eBay, Walmart.com, and we even sell wholesale direct to bait and tackle stores, where we've done almost $200,000-$300,000 in sales direct to stores, which we never thought was a sales channel until we started a brand. That is the power of a brand, is that you can scale it. So you might be asking, how exactly did we scale this? Number one, you have to focus on your customer and have quick shipping times and good customer service. If you can do that, you're going to be able to build a business with repeat customers. And in the long game, repeat customers is the holy grail to building a really big business. And this transitions into number two, is to have a brand, have a name that customers recognize. Beyond Braid is an awesome brand recognition name. When you're drop shipping random products, people aren't going to remember you and they're not going to come back. When you build a brand, you're able to collect emails, collect phone numbers, send email marketing, send text messages, and build a real brand and monetize those customers over and over and over again. Now we're doing email marketing. Some months we're doing $40, $50, $60, $70,000 in repeat business from building a brand. So that is the power of building something that people recognize and will come back and buy more. Number three is we started adding new colors and new products. So not only did we add super cool colors and designs, but we're actually adding new things like this. Look, this is one of our brand new designs. It's called Beyond Blade. It's going to be a fishing fillet knife. And then we have these awesome pliers that we're building out. So they're these unique little things. We're still working on the packaging and working on the final designs, but that's how you scale, is you start adding more products, you boost your average order value, you do upsells and cross sells and monetize the people who are already going to your website. And then your previous customers, you can go back and say, hey guys, look, we just launched this cool new product. Why don't you go get it? And then lastly, the biggest thing was being able to scale to different sales channels, not just selling Facebook ads directly to your store. We were able to get on Amazon and do $1 million in extra sales. We were able to get on eBay, and I think we've done like $250,000 in sales on eBay in the past 2 years, which is a sales channel we never explored. The wholesale sales, like I repeated before, we've done $200,000 there, and Walmart is just coming up. We've done very little sales there, but we're starting to scale that. So when you build a brand, you can go omni-channel and sell across every sales channel and take advantage of every single sales channel to juice every ounce of revenue out of your business. Now, if you're interested in starting your very own e-commerce brand, I actually teach people to do exactly what I've done. I got a one-on-one mentorship program, and I do have a video course that teaches you step by step on everything I've done. The link is below, or you can just email me directly. My email is down below. Now, if you want to see my P&L for 2021, we did $2.1 million in sales. I'm going to break down every single sales channel and all of the expenses that go into this business. You can watch that video right here. If you got some value, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.